Hello guys, and welcome to today's video. So, to start off with, I'm just going to explain basically what this video is about. So, I'm assuming that most of you have seen the cinematic short film, The Wheel of Death, which was the last video I uploaded. And basically this video is looking at kind of like behind the scenes, kind of like the actual mechanism behind the weapon. And the cinematic grew out of the intro for this video, and I kept working on it, and it grew and grew, and I kind of decided that it was good enough to be its own video. So that's why I released it as like a short film. So if you haven't watched that, I recommend you watch that first and then come back to this video. So after we've gone through how it works, we're going to be showing you just how much damage it can do. And I think a lot of you guys will be quite amazed by how much it can do, because I know me and Xocliw were when we first tested it. It can go through a lot of armor blocks. So if you want to just see the damage and how much damage you can do, skip the time on screen. But if you are interested in how it works, then yeah, watch the whole thing. Then lastly, some of the footage was recorded over a month ago, so there was a couple of things outdated with the design. But for the workshop link, we've updated that, and those things include projector blocks, so it is now fully automated. It wasn't before, now it is fully automated, so that's great. And also it's got the advanced rotor, because the advanced rotor came out like just after Xocliw designed the base kind of weapon. Right, that's everything I think. Let's start the video. Hey guys, I'd like to welcome you to another video. I'm joined by mad scientist Xocliw once more, and we're looking at another one of his crazy creations. So, in the intro, you saw a version of this implemented into a ship, but now we're just going to look at the bare bones of the device and how it works. So, Xocliw, would you like to show us how it works?
Yeah. First of all, hello guys, and we can just head over there behind us, and I mean, you can see this thing. This is enormous compared to the thing you saw in the intro. This is like huge, and over here you can see that this thing is practically bare bone. It's a station, then nothing moves except the wheel, and you'll be able to see everything very clearly. Also, I have color-coded the conveyor systems, because this thing uses two separate conveyor systems, and yeah, that's basically it. So over here, down here, you can see the red coded grinders going all the way up to the welders. So as you can see, that's a separate system, only used to feed the grinders, welders with the components of the disassembled, grinded down connectors. Then if you look at the back, there's this 4 big large cargo containers painted black. They do feed the ore into the wheel. This is actually an older model, as this was built like 2 weeks ago. We didn't have the advanced rotors back then, so this thing was using connectors and collectors to continuously feed the wheel as it was rotating, and the system is working pretty fine.
Yeah, so it's just using a normal rotor, isn't it?
Yeah. So basically what happens is this connectors shoot ore into the collectors, and as they do shoot, when the new connector is placed, the connectors automatically pick up ore from the collectors, because the connectors have a tendency to pick up ore. Okay, so another thing. Right here you can see there's a hell lot of gravity generators. There are these ones that are turned off currently. Those are used to shoot the projectiles out, and then those light up ones, they basically hold the ore in place, and you can see that they are at all 6 sides, basically forward, backwards, left, right, up and down, and they form a sort of a zero gravity zone over here in the middle. So if there were no zero gravity zone, the rocks wouldn't stay in place, but they would instead bounce harder and harder until they would eventually just fly out of the gravity range. But we have to use a little cube with 0 g in it in order to keep the rocks steady. So if you want, Zoc, we can now shoot the thing.
Okay, yeah. I'm just casually spinning about in my little gravity field, just showing that off. Okay, so that's that there.
So guys, over here we have a control panel. It is a very simple control panel, only 5 buttons. And the first button turns on the connectors that shoot the ore into the collectors. The second one turns the wheel, the rotor. The third one turns on the welders, and the fourth one grinders. And this one, separate from the 4 ones, is a fire button. Basically, it turns on 20 or so gravity generators propelling the ore forward. We can start the wheel up now. I think it would be a good idea.
So here you see up here, you can see the ore being fired into the collectors, but obviously you can now use the advanced rotor for that same purpose.
Yeah, we did use the old method here because this is like 2 or 3 weeks old, and there were no advanced connectors back then, but this works fine by using what we had back then. And you can see that the rocks are slowly forming around that zero gravity zone I was talking about earlier. Maybe you can show the target we made until this forms fully.
So this is just a light armor target with its 50 blocks long, and you see its intervals of 5 where the red lines are. So that's pretty straightforward. So I mean, do you want to talk about the fact that this is it's automated? All you have to do, Xocliw.
Yes,
do you want to talk about that? We'll talk about the.
So when I was building this, I had in mind like a capital ship weapon that could be almost fully automatic, if not fully automatic. This is as close as I could get, and basically everything you have to do is place connectors. You just need a person who's going to place connectors as the old ones get grinded down, and the conveyor system is separate. They are recycled, so you don't lose anything, except maybe some components, but that's I suppose that's a bug in the game.
Yeah, that's interesting because in the past it hasn't been releasing all these construction components and stuff, so I don't know what's gone on. Maybe there's a slight bug, but normally, obviously, the grinders pick up all the components. But that's
it seems that the wheel has completed the cycle. Okay, we can fire this thing now.
Okay, wait.
You ready?
Not yet. Let's see. There's a lot of rock there. How many? How much is that? Kilograms?
One rock has around 20 to 22k of rock. So yeah, 22 tons of rock. That's a lot. So this does a lot of damage. And this world is on ×1 the inventory settings. So if you are playing on a world with a large inventory size, your rocks would be correspondingly bigger. I mean, not exactly necessarily bigger, but they would be heavier. Yeah, we can fire this thing now.
Okay, so I'm just gonna get into position. So yeah, Xocliw, whenever you want, you can just fire
3, 2, 1, fire.
Ooh,
okay.
Mama! Oh, snap. That. Oh god, that never gets boring. Okay, so. Wow. As we can see, that thing did quite a fair bit of damage.
Yeah.
Snap.
I guess
I
it
think-
did rip through all of those layers.
It went through 50 layers of light armor.
Yeah, it probably could go even more.
I mean, oh snap! Is that the first time it's gone through 50, Fleck? I swear it is.
Maybe, yeah. I think they tried hard for the video. They want to look good.
Yeah. So this is a nice little canyon of twisted metal you're left with. So
Yeah.
I guess now, Flecker, we want to move on to see what it does to heavy armor. Am I right?
Yes, of course. We have the exact same wheel of death over here. And we're gonna spin it up. So, much the same way as we spun up the first one, we're gonna use the control panel to start this one. And you can see that the rocks are also forming.
But they're quite bouncy at the start, aren't they? Yeah, and I'm just going to place down. I'm just going to place down some connectors and just so I'm just going to. So you can just have this sit at one point, and as they come, once you've got steel plates, you just put them down. Yeah, I'm just putting down more of these.
Yeah, and as they reach the welders on the other side, the red conveyor system, as it's separate, it has connector components inside, so it should automatically weld this thing.
They should do anyway. I mean, there seems to be a thing where the grinders aren't actually picking up all the materials when they grind the thing, so I'm not sure if how this will work. Fingers crossed.
They should start welding now.
Alright. Must have picked up enough. And then obviously those finished connectors will then pick up more ore from the containers.
And you're only dependent on how much of stone ore you have. And on ×1 the inventory settings, you probably have, with 4 large cargo containers, you have like 2 full wheels. And of course, you don't have to go shoot out the whole wheel. You can shoot like 3-4 rocks. You can shoot them in like a automatic mode. You can just turn on the firing mode, and as they get, as the connectors get grinded down, the rocks will fly out like a machine gun.
Oh, you might talk about the fact that it's not actually, it only works in survival, doesn't it? Apparently,
yes,
anyway.
This thing doesn't work in creative mode. We didn't warn you about that. This only works in the survival mode. Okay, so those are connectors that you placed, right?
Yeah, I think so. Okay. Yeah, they are.
So we should have even bigger. Yeah, this is an even bigger pile of rocks than we had last time, and we can shoot it out.
Okay, let me just get into position. 1 second. I'm just gonna have to get into a. Oh, okay, Flecker. We have to stop a second. Yeah, okay, guys. So I because of course of the survival, I forgot that I was running low on health. So now my body is a part of this projectile, which is going to be interesting. But now I think we are again ready to fire. So I guess let's see what happens.
Yes, of course we are.
To heavy armor. So I'm just going to get into a good position again. And you're going to count down, Flecker.
Yes. Tell me when you're ready.
I'm ready. I'm ready now.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, firing.
What? Oh, damn it. I messed up the spectator when I died.
No!
Oh, shit. Look at all this damage. It went through all the 50 blocks, Flecker.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No.
Really? I don't see that.
Oh, it hasn't updated yet. For mine, it's gone through all of them.
Oh my god. It just updated. Oh my god. Oh god.
Maybe I could, yeah, damn.
at least take a screenshot of this, or a quick. I mean,
I'm recording it. I'm recording now, so you know it's all good.
Okay, just in case we don't get this kind of penetration, you can just paste this in and say, yeah, one time we did get a penetration like this.
Well, damn, Flecker, if we get to 50, we're gonna have to add another 50 on. No, we have to, because people are gonna be wondering. You know, people are gonna be asking what's.
200?
Okay, guys. So after the results of the last kind of thing, we're gonna now try 100 of each light and heavy armor blocks. So obviously we start off with light armor. This is 100 layers, and this is uncharted territory. Like, we've never done this before, so I've no idea how many it's going to penetrate.
Yeah,
so,
that could be heavy casualties.
There could be, indeed. So, Flecker,
are we ready?
Let's launch.
Okay.
The Wheel of Death versus 100 light armor blocks.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, snap. Let's have a little look. Well, it got past 50, that was for sure. Oh, we got some pretty interesting. Okay. Oh no. Oh, what the heck? Becca, I'm scared. Oh god. I don't know how deep this is. Let's need to get how
it is around 80 or 85, I think.
Okay, so there's 80. Definitely 80. Well, can you see my character inside?
Yes, it is exactly at roughly 84.
84.
Or 83. Yeah,
okay.
I marked it with a red line.
Okay, 83, 84. Wow. That's pretty crazy. So, I mean, I doubt you'll ever find a ship that's 84, 83 layers thick, but you never know. You never know.
Yeah, you can maybe penetrate it like lengthwise, straight through the whole ship.
Potentially, it could go deeper. I don't know if there was some more rocks. So I guess you can experiment with that yourself when you try it out, because this will be on the workshop when this video is launched, hopefully. So, and unlike it should be 100% working. So, isn't that right, Flecker? Right, let's take a look at heavy armor. This could be fun. Okay, guys, so here we are. We've got 100 layers of heavy armor. Flecker's given us some nice pink lighting for this finale. And again, this is uncharted territory. We have no idea how deep it's going to penetrate, but let's find out. Are you ready, Flecker?
Sure I am. Hey. Firing in 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh my god. It's just like, I can't get over that. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I just love the...
Makes mint. Oh, I just died. Okay, hold up.
You died?
Yeah, I died. I'll just quickly... Oh no, okay.
It is still updating for me.
I've got a spectator. I need to fear. No, so I'm back. It's alright, I'm back. Okay, it's alright. I thought it was... Okay. Let's have a look. Cleared the 50 mark.
Whoa, what happened?
I don't know. I don't know what happened. Oh no. Oh, how is this nearly just as bad as the light arm? I don't know.
Oh my god. It is even deeper, I'd say.
Right, go outside.
All the way through. Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. Yeah, okay. Tell me where I'm at.
Oh god. It is deeper.
What?
It is at 86 blocks.
86. I mean, let me just get my grinder out. I think potentially it could be a couple more deeper. I don't know. I'm gonna. Oh, it's all a bit. That is. Where's this block?
I mean, it is a possibility that there's more rocks stuck somewhere
in
those.
know, yeah.
So if this was a ship and it was moving, there would be lots more damage.
Okay, wow. I'm just gonna get out a second. I'm gonna have a look from the outside. Oh, here we go. Oh snap! It did. That is pretty damn ridiculous. So there you have it, guys. 86 even 86 layers at least of heavy armor. Now that is something that you did not want to mess with.
Yeah.
Oh my
I
goodness.
think this is like the first of its kind.
It's just like. So I've seen an increasing number of kind of projectile-based things using the connectors firing out ore, but I think this kind of design of collecting them in I don't know. Maybe you can explain it better, Flecker, how it's different from the rest.
Yeah, it is different in a way that it basically uses huge rocks in a very almost. I mean. It does work almost as automatically as the smaller ones, but the only thing you need to do is to have a person placing the connectors down. So, yeah, but once we get some kind of block placer thing, this thing can be fully automatic, just as the factory with the automatic sorting. The only thing I need to do everything is a block placer thing.
Indeed.
But
so
also for the multiplayer and survival, this is much more friendly because if you think of it, this thing only needs like 3 or 4 rocks at all to do huge amounts of damage, while a small cannon would need at least, I don't know, maybe like 10, 15, 20 or even more rocks to do the damage. And most of the dedicated servers are like locked at maybe 64 or even less amounts of stone ore. So I think this has huge advantages. I mean, not only does it do more damage, but I think, not sure, but I think it is multiplayer friendly.
And
also features pink light.
And there's only one rotor involved, so that's.
Yeah, there's not a lot of moving parts.
And I think if you had the new advanced rotor, you could avoid all this kind of the connectors, connectors and collectors. So that would also be more multiplayer friendly as well. Okay, guys. So I hope you enjoyed the video today, and be sure to check it out in the workshop. A couple of things to point out though is that we actually made this video a couple of weeks ago, and some of the things are starting to get a bit dated. I mean, obviously you saw that it doesn't have an advanced rotor, but also the damage does seem to change and fluctuate between updates. So the week before we filmed it, it was a lot less. The week we did it, it was more. The week after, it was even more, and we actually got to nearly 99 blocks thick of heavy armor. But now the light armor seems to be more. The heavy armor makes more sense, and it's I think the heavy armor now only seems to be around 40. But it could change again in the future with future updates. That's something to keep in mind. And Fleck is just going to explain about. They changed something of the grinders, so now you have to do something. So, would you like to explain that, Flecker?
What happened in one of the latest patches is that they added the ability for grinders to collect the stuff that's in the cargoes. So any cargo containers, connectors, anything they grind down, they basically collect all the stuff that's inside the thing. They've just grinded down. So as this thing was relying on them to release the rocks, it just does the opposite now. So It would be a good idea to just fill them up beforehand, so they'd be full, and that way they won't collect any rocks, but the rocks would just fly out as normally they did. And that also might be the cause of this thing not doing as much damage as it did before, because there's a lot less rocks now in the ball, you know. But if you fill up the if you fill up the grinders beforehand, the damage should stay the same or slightly vary due to other things. But yeah, that'd be it.
Yeah, so I mean, if you start the wheel up now, it won't start releasing rocks till about halfway through the wheel, which isn't a problem because if you don't fill it up, you can just grab some steel plates and start placing connectors, and then it will work. That's something to keep in mind. So that's it for today, guys. I hope that you enjoyed the video, and me and Xocliw will see you next time.
See you next time, guys.